Pre-K. I'm going to read you a book today by Dr. Seuss. It's Dr. Seuss's ABCs. Dr. Seuss is a famous author. He writes books, and it's his birthday this week. And everybody likes to celebrate Dr. Seuss's birthday. Dr. Seuss wrote One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish. He wrote There's a Rocket in My Pocket. He wrote Hop on Pop. The one that he's the most famous for is The Cat in the Hat. That's a very funny book that we will read probably next week, next time, but it's about all the funny things that happen when the Cat in the Hat comes to visit. And here's The Cat in the Hat Comes Back. And here's The Foot Book by Dr. Seuss. He writes a lot of books that rhyme, that have rhyming words. He also wrote Green Eggs and Ham, Sam I Am. I don't have that one right here, but that's a good book too. But today we're going to read, because we've been talking a lot about ABCs, we're going to read Dr. Seuss's ABC. Big A, little a, what begins with A? Aunt Annie's alligator, that begins with A. A. Big B, little b, what begins with B? Barber, baby, bubbles, and a bumblebee. A barber, a baby, bubbles, and bumblebee. Ba-ba-ba-bee. Big C, little c, what begins with C? A camel on the ceiling. C, C, C. Big D, little d, what begins with D? David Donald Do dreamed a dozen donuts and a duck dog too. It's pretty silly, isn't it? He dreamed of a dozen donuts and a duck dog. And his name is Donald. Those are all D words. David Donald. A, B, C, D, E. Ear, egg, eggplant. Elephant. E, E, E. Big F, little f. F, F, F. 4 fluffy feathers on a fiffer, pfeffer, feff. That must be a fiffer, pfeffer. And there's the 4 feathers. 1, 2, 3, 4. What begins with F? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Goat, girl, goo goo goggles, G, G, G. Big H, little h. Hungry horse, hay. Hooray, hooray. Hen in a hat. Look at the hen in the hat. That's all H sounds. Big I, little I. Ichabod is itchy. I am too. Big J, little j. What begins with J? Jerry, Jordan's, jelly jar, and jam begin that way. Jerry Jordan, JJ, his jelly jar has jam in it. Those are all J words. Big K, little k. Kitten, kangaroo. Kick a kettle kite and a king says, kerchoo. Those are all K words. K. Big A, little a. Little Lola Lop, left leg, lazy lion licks a lollipop. So there's little Lola Lop. There's a left leg, and there's a lazy lion. He's licking a lollipop. All L words. La la la. M, little m, big M, little m. Many mumbling mice are making midnight music in the moonlight. Mighty mice. Look at the little mice. Big N, little n, what begins with those? 9 new neckties and a nightshirt and a nose. Those are neckties. Look at those bow ties, they're neckties. You wear them around your neck. O is very useful. You use it when you say, Oscar's only ostrich oiled an orange owl today. That's a lot of O words. There we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. That's the letter my name starts with, P. They're looking at the P. Painting pink pajamas, a policeman in a pail, Peter Pepper's puppy, and now Papa's in the pail. P. Pet. P. Big Q, little q. What begins with Q? The quick queen of Quincy and her quacking quacker too. Look at that. Queen starts with Q. Quack starts with Q. Big R, little r. Rosie, Robin, Ross. Rosie's going riding on a red rhinoceros. Red rhinoceros. Look at that. That's a silly one. Big S, little s. Silly Sammy Slick sipped 6 sodas and he got sick, sick, sick. And those are all S words. T. What begins with T? 10 tired turtles on a turtle tree. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Let's count them. Let's see if there's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, 10 turtles. Big U, little u. What begins with U? Uncle Ub's umbrella and his underwear too. Silly. Big V, little v. Vera Violet Vin is very, very, very awful on her violin. It's the instrument she's playing. And I guess she's not very good at it. She's very, very, very awful. W. W. Willie Waterloo washes Warren Wiggins, who is washing Waldo Woo. So this guy is Willie Waterloo, and he's washing Warren Wiggins, who's washing Waldo Woo. Washing, and all their names begin with W. Silly book. X is very useful if your name is Nixie Knox. It also comes in handy if you're spelling axe or fox. Those are all things that have X's, not at the very front of the name or the word, but in the middle or the back. Big Y, little y, a yawning yellow yak. Young Yolanda Jorgensen is yelling on his back. Oh my goodness, look at her. She is standing on the back of the yak and she is yelling. Yelling on the yellow yak. Those are all Y words. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and what's last? Right, guys, Z, zipper, Z, big Z, little z. What begins with Z? I do. I'm a zizzer, zazzer, zuzz, as you can plainly see. A zipper, zizzer, zazzer, zuzz. The end. That had a lot of different sounds and letters in it. That was a funny book. Dr. Seuss also draws very funny pictures. Funny pictures in a funny, funny book. The end. Well, we're going to tell him happy birthday this week because his birthday's a special day. Last year, the Cat in the Hat came to our school for his birthday, and everybody reads stories, and some people like to make a cat in the hat. So maybe we'll do some of those things this week. Have a good day, pre-K.